Hello everyone, today, we will learn about a special bird that symbolizes nobility and magnificent beauty, the peacock. In this video, we will introduce the entire process of raising peacocks from the beginning to adulthood, as well as how to incubate peacock eggs to ensure a high hatching rate. Let's explore this exciting journey. Peacocks, also known as peacocks, are birds with colorful feathers and a proud appearance. They are not only raised as pets but also have high economic value, bringing significant profits to breeders. However, to successfully raise peacocks, breeders need to clearly understand the biological characteristics, living environment and how to properly care for this bird. First, to raise peacocks, breeders need to prepare a spacious, airy and well-lit cage. Peacocks are active animals, so the breeding area must have a large space for the birds to move around comfortably. The cage should be built in a high place, avoiding flooding during the rainy season, and should have trees around to create natural shade. In addition, peacocks are very sensitive to the environment, so the cage must be cleaned regularly to avoid infectious diseases. Peacocks' food is very diverse, including rice, corn, rice bran, green vegetables and small insects. When the birds are young, they need to be fed mixed feed for chicks to help them grow well. As the birds grow older, their diet can be supplemented with seeds, green vegetables and insects such as crickets and earthworms. Peacocks also love to eat leaves such as banana leaves and water spinach leaves, which help them digest better. To breed peacocks, breeders need to pay attention to their breeding season, which usually takes place around March to July every year. Female peacocks will lay eggs in the nest. Each clutch can lay from 5 to 15 eggs. If you want to increase the hatching rate, breeders often collect eggs and put them in an incubator instead of letting the birds hatch on their own. This helps to better control the temperature and humidity, ensuring that the eggs have the best conditions for development. The incubation process of peacock eggs requires care and perseverance. The ideal incubation temperature usually ranges from 37 to 37.5 degrees Celsius, and the humidity needs to be maintained at around 50 to 60% in the early stages. When the eggs have been incubated for about 18 to 20 days, the humidity needs to increase to around 65 to 70% to help the chicks easily peck out of the shell. During the incubation period, breeders need to regularly check the eggs by shining a light to see if the embryos are developing. Eggs that show no signs of development should be removed to avoid affecting the other eggs. After about 26 to 28 days of incubation, the eggs begin to hatch. Newly hatched peacocks are still very weak and need to be kept warm continuously in the first few days. At this time, the brooding temperature must be maintained at about 35 degrees Celsius, and gradually reduced each week to help the birds adapt to the outside environment. The food for young birds is mainly finely ground bran mixed with water for easy digestion, along with a little chopped green vegetables. When the baby peacocks are stronger, they can eat small seeds and insects. Peacocks grow quite quickly. After about 6 months they begin to have more colorful feathers. However, it takes about 2 to 3 years for male birds to have long and beautiful feathers. During this time, breeders need to supplement the birds with a lot of nutrients, especially foods rich in protein to help the feathers grow best. Sunbathing and regular exercise are also very important, helping peacocks have shiny feathers and good health. In addition to care, breeders also need to observe the health of peacocks to promptly detect diseases. Some common diseases in peacocks are diarrhea, respiratory infections and parasitic diseases. When detecting signs of fatigue, loss of appetite, or ruffled feathers, it is necessary to separate and treat the birds promptly. Regular cleaning of the cage, vaccination, and vitamin supplementation help peacocks have good resistance, reducing the risk of disease. In general, raising peacocks requires perseverance and proper care techniques. But if done correctly, breeders will not only have beautiful peacocks for decoration but can also do business effectively by selling breeding birds, selling adult birds, or providing eggs for incubation. Hopefully, through this video, you have a better understanding of the process of raising and incubating peacock eggs. If you find the video useful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel to watch the next interesting content. After learning about the process of raising peacocks and hatching eggs, we continue to explore another farming model that is also very popular and brings high economic value. That is raising pheasants. Not only raised as pets thanks to their brilliant feathers, pheasants are also a source of nutritious food, processed according to modern processes to supply domestic and international markets. Pheasants are a species originating from the forest, adapting well to many different environmental conditions. When raising pheasants, farmers need to pay attention to the space of the barn. The barn needs to be spacious, airy, and covered to avoid rain and sun. In particular, because pheasants are wild in nature, They need to be raised in an environment with lots of trees or have an area to practice flying and jumping to reduce stress. Pheasant food is mainly corn, rice bran, combined with green vegetables and worms and crickets. When young, pheasants need to be fed with mixed feed to supplement adequate nutrition and strengthen their bones. When they are adults, they will eat more natural foods to increase their resistance. An important factor in pheasant farming is disease control. Farmers need to regularly check the health of the flock, vaccinate them fully and keep the barn clean. If chickens show signs of depression or not eating, they need to be isolated and treated promptly to avoid spreading. After about 5 to 6 months of raising, the pheasants will reach a weight of about 2 to 3 kilograms and can be sold. From here, they will be transported to modern processing plants, where the chicken meat is processed according to a closed process, ensuring food hygiene and safety. When the pheasants are brought into the factory, the first step is to check the quality. Chickens that meet the standards will be put into the automatic slaughter line. Here, the chickens are anesthetized before being bled, which helps reduce pain and ensures the quality of the meat. The chickens are then put into a hot water feather cleaning system and a high-capacity feather plucking machine. Next is the dissection stage. The modern machinery system helps remove the internal organs. Wash the chickens with high-pressure water, then put them into a rapid cooling system to maintain the freshness of the meat. After cleaning, the pheasants will be classified by weight and vacuum packed for long-term preservation. The next processing stage depends on market demand. Some products will be frozen whole, others will be cut into parts such as thighs, wings, breasts and packaged individually. In particular, many processing plants also have automatic seasoning lines, helping the pheasant meat to be ready for processing as soon as it reaches consumers. These products are then transported to supermarkets, restaurants, or exported to international markets. Modern processing not only ensures food safety but also helps chicken meat retain its fresh flavor for a long time. Raising pheasants and processing them on a modern production line is a direction that brings high economic efficiency. By applying advanced technology, breeders and processing enterprises can provide high-quality products to meet the growing demand of the market. Hopefully, through this video, you have had an overview of the process of raising pheasants and processing chicken meat using modern technology. If you find the content useful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel to update more interesting information. Goodbye and see you again. After completing the pheasant meat processing, the camera continues to switch to the sausage production area from beef, chicken, and pork using modern machinery. The fresh meat blocks are put into a high-capacity grinding system, ground to a uniform consistency. Then, the meat is mixed with spices according to a standard formula, adding ingredients to create adhesion and characteristic toughness. This mixture continues to be put into the automatic sausage extrusion system. Modern machinery helps shape the sausages to the desired size, using collagen casings or natural casings to wrap the outside. The sausage chains after extrusion are hung on the line and transferred to the steaming system with steam at standard temperature. After steaming, the sausages are quickly cooled in the cooling chamber, helping to preserve the fresh flavor. Next, the product is put into the automatic packaging stage. The sausages are placed on the conveyor belt, vacuum packed or air sealed to extend the shelf life. Some types of sausages will be boxed on an automatic line, labeled with a brand name and quality checked before leaving the factory. Thanks to the modern production process, the finished sausages not only ensure food hygiene and safety but also have a delicious taste. Meeting export standards. From here, the products are transported to supermarkets, stores and exported to many countries around the world. After the sausages are packaged and quality checked, they will be classified according to different product lines. Fresh sausages, smoked sausages or sterilized sausages will have separate preservation methods to ensure long-term freshness. Next, the automatic conveyor system will transport the sausage packages to the labeling and expiration date printing area. The industrial inkjet printer will clearly print information about the production date, expiration date and traceability code on the packaging. This helps consumers easily check the quality and ensure that the product meets food safety standards. After packaging is completed, the sausage packages will be transferred to cold storage. Here, the temperature is strictly controlled to keep the product in the best condition before distributing to the market. Specialized trucks with refrigeration systems will transport sausages to supermarkets, convenience stores, restaurants and other large and small distribution channels, not only serving the domestic market. Many sausage brands are also exported abroad. Shipments that meet quality standards will be packed into refrigerated containers and transported by sea or air to other countries. Once the sausage packages are delivered to the warehouse, a smart management system monitors the temperature, humidity, and storage time of each shipment. Thanks to barcode and QR code technology, each sausage package can be traced precisely, from raw materials to the production and distribution process. Refrigerated trucks begin to leave the factory, transporting sausages to large distribution centers. Here, employees will sort the goods according to orders from supermarkets, convenience stores, restaurant chains, and even export markets. The packages are unloaded using an automated system, which helps reduce errors and increase processing speed. In supermarkets, sausages are displayed on frozen shelves or in the processed food area. Consumers can choose from a variety of sausages, from fresh sausages, sterilized sausages, to premium lines such as smoked sausages, cheese sausages, or spicy sausages, to ensure food safety. Supermarket staff regularly check the expiration date and storage conditions of the products. Not only present in the retail market, sausages are also supplied to restaurants, eateries and hotels. Professional chefs use sausages in many attractive dishes, from European-style breakfasts, sausage sandwiches, to stir-fried, grilled or hot pot dishes. The convenience and diversity in processing methods make sausages one of the most popular products in the food industry. With the development of e-commerce, many companies have also started selling sausages through online platforms. Consumers can order directly from the manufacturer's website or through e-commerce platforms, and receive the goods at home with fast delivery service. Back at the factory, when a batch of products is shipped, the production process continues with fresh ingredients. The factory always operates at high capacity, ensuring a stable supply of goods to the market. Thanks to the application of modern technology and automation processes, the sausage industry is constantly developing, bringing high-quality products to domestic and foreign consumers. Thanks to advanced production technology, closed processing procedures and strict quality control, finished sausages always ensure delicious flavor and are safe for consumers' health. From the sausage production area, the camera continues to the baking line in a modern factory, where fresh chicken eggs and many other ingredients are processed into delicious cakes. Here, thousands of chicken eggs are transported on an automatic conveyor belt. A quality control system will remove cracked or substandard eggs before they are put into the egg cracking stage. The egg separator will skillfully separate the yolks and whites according to the requirements of each cake recipe. Meanwhile, other ingredients such as flour, milk, sugar, butter and yeast are also automatically weighed and measured accurately, ensuring the perfect ratio for each batch of dough. The cake dough is then transferred to a high-capacity mixer, where all the ingredients are perfectly blended to form a smooth dough. Next, the dough will be fed into a shaping machine. Depending on the type of cake, the line will create different shapes such as sponge cake, biscuits, bread or egg tarts. The shaped cake trays will move into the industrial oven, where the temperature is strictly controlled to ensure the cake is evenly cooked. Has a beautiful golden color and an attractive aroma. After baking, the cake is quickly cooled on the conveyor belt to maintain its softness and fluffiness before moving to the packaging stage. In the packaging area, the delicious cakes are put through the quality control system once more before being packaged using vacuum or air compression technology, helping the cake to stay fresh longer. The cake packaging is fully printed with information about ingredients, expiry date and origin before being packed into large boxes for transportation to supermarkets, stores and export to international markets. After the cake is completely packaged, the automatic conveyor system continues to transport the product to the sorting area. Here, the cakes will be divided into different product lines such as sponge cake, cookies, egg cakes or fresh bread. Quality control staff will carefully check each batch, ensuring that there are no defective or improperly packaged products. Qualified cake boxes will be sealed and labeled with barcodes for easy management in the warehouse. The factory uses cold storage and cool storage systems depending on each type of cake, ensuring that they always retain their freshness for a long time. Thanks to modern goods management technology, each batch of cake can be traced from the input materials, the production process until it reaches the consumer. Specialized trucks begin transporting cakes to major distribution centers. Some fresh cakes will be delivered on the same day to ensure the best taste, while cookies or packaged cakes can be stored in the warehouse to serve market demand for a longer period of time. High-end export cake shipments will be carefully packed into containers, transported by ship or plane to many countries around the world. In supermarkets, the bakery counter is always the area that attracts a large number of customers. Thanks to the modern production process, the cakes always have attractive colors, delicious flavors and ensure food hygiene and safety. Consumers can easily choose the types of cakes that suit their taste. From cakes for breakfast, crispy cookies for snacks to high-end cakes for special occasions. Not only appearing in stores, cakes are also distributed to coffee shops, restaurants and hotels, where they are served with tea or coffee to create the perfect snack. In particular, with the development of e-commerce, many cake brands also provide online ordering services, helping customers to conveniently buy cakes without leaving home. From fresh chicken eggs and simple ingredients, through a modern production line system, delicious cakes have been created, serving millions of consumers every day. The production line is constantly operating, ensuring stable supply and improving product quality, bringing great culinary experiences to everyone.